Hello there chaps, just before the video starts I want to give you an update. Tomorrow I'm going to Chris at the rolling road again where Kate is, Kate the Capri, and we're going to fit a brand new, correct this time, Weber 3236 DGV carburettor on the Pinto engine, which we rolling roaded a couple of weeks ago, and we found out that the massive carbar fitted is in fact too big. Well, you knew that. Anyway, so this time we're going to do it right, so keep an eye out for the video that I'm going to post in the next 1 or 2 days where we go back to the rolling road, take the 3838 Weber off Kate and put this brand new Weber on, and put her on the rolling road again to see that she does now run with power but also doesn't flood, stumble, spit and all that shit. So I'm just going to say about showing you this Weber carb and some tools that I bought, some mint tools. Check this out. So this is the box I've got. It's a kit basically for the 1.6 Ford overhead camshaft Pinto engine. So here we've got the gasket and the choke cable bracket and all that. Some fuel hose, which is brilliant. And that's the choke cable. I've already got about 3 of these. And here is the carburettor. So here is the brand new bad boy. So yeah, this is the manual choke type. Alright, so you've got your cable, and the cable comes here and pulls that and actuates the flaps for to create the choke. But it also, when you pull it, it also actuates the primary throttle shaft a little bit to raise the idle speed. I don't know if you can see the lever moving. No, look at that little thing there. See that? So you get a double thing going on here. Anyway, so, and this is a 32 mil 36. This one opens when you're driving slowly around town, and you know, slow stuff. And then when you accelerate harder, you get quicker. This is opens twice as quick mechanically. Bang! Right, and that's when you get all the power in at once. Yeah. Anyway, so we're going to be installing this on Kate tomorrow, guys. And I'm going to film it and I'm going to make a video, so if you haven't already, subscribe. In the world, I'm going to show you my tools. So we've got this bad boy first. Make some room here, man. I've got some of Kate's exhaust bits here still. Got, what is this again? It's a 1/2 inch square drive impact wrench, right? This is air driven. Alright. Brand new, I haven't even looked at it. Comes in, so there it is. Got a little bit of oil. Comes with a little bit of an oiling thing here, and it's fitting, and some freaking Allen thing. Now, can you guys help me here, right? What's the difference between a standard socket and an impact socket? Is there any difference whatsoever? So can I just use my standard sockets on this, or does it need to be an impact socket? So if you can guys put it down in the comment. Before you put it in the comment, check that 100 people haven't already answered it, because I don't want to be freaking reading the same comment 100 million times. But if one of you can do it, tell me, that would be great. So I assume this thing, anyway, that's one of the, I'd like to run that now while I'm with you. But also with this, I've bought this thing here, which is 3-piece 1/2 inch impact extension bar set. So all this does is allow you to use this in like Oh shit. Oh balls. Why is he not working? I thought I bought the right shit. Oh fuck. Well, is that supposed to be? Oh shit. Why is that not freaking going in? Am I doing something wrong here? Maybe that's why they call it impact. Yeah, I'm sure I must. I probably need to read into this. Why doesn't that go in? Is it supposed to be really stiff? Nope. Fuck knows. I'll have to look into that. Anyway, I freaking bought it, whatever it does. So that's that. And I've also, to add to that list, I hope I've done the right freaking thing. I've bought an 11-piece half-inch drive impact socket set. So this is what I'm saying. What's the difference between impact and standard sockets? I guess I'm going to be finding out soon. This is in a nice little metal. Look at that, man. That's dinky, isn't it? Little. Suppose you're supposed to carry it like this, I suppose. Anyway, so these are. Did I say metric? Yes, 19. Is that going to go in? Oh, that's going in. Oh, that's gone in. So if that's going in, why doesn't this bad boy go in? Oh, that goes in as well now. What the frick is going on, man? Okay, so that's in. Come on, man. Jeez, there you go. Brilliant. Freaking brilliant. So that does work. I have bought the right shit. And that's a super freaking long one. Freaking brilliant. I want to plug this bad boy in. Oh, fuck it. Right, fuck that. Right, the next tool I bought is this bad boy here, guys. 1/4-inch air die grinder with extension. This is for porting cylinder heads. Oh man, there's millions of bits in this. This, guys, is for porting and gas flowing cylinder heads, which I haven't got a clue how to do, but I still want to have a go. I want to try it on Kate's engine. See if we can get any more horsepower out of Kate. Got a little salt there to go with it. So there you go. Right, you fit your little thing air supply, and you go into the ports with this plus this 8-piece double cut rotary carbide burr set. So I'm guessing, right, that these little carbide bits here, they're gonna help. This is in the freaking way. These are gonna help to bolt onto that and start removing metal from the ports and around the valve guides and valve seat area, and grow the ports and basically make the thing flow better and get some cheap freaking horsepower out of it. Alright, good quality but low cost horsepower. And I might have to read up on a few books on how to improve the flow in these old 8-valve cylinder cross flow cylinder heads. Got a lot of potential, so I'm going to give it a go. If you're still watching, guys, thank you, because I know I go a bit mad with this shit and I swear a lot. So yeah, here's my little collection. I'm freaking chuffed with these tools. Obviously I've got to work out how this works. Which one is it? That's got like a twist toggle thing with numbers on it, and this thing just doesn't seem to want to move. So yeah, once again, we're going to be doing the rolling road tomorrow with Kate, new Weber Carbon. I'm going to film that, so subscribe so you can watch it in the next 2 days when I release it. And next, you're going to see me struggle with this Bertie's bad boy seized boat anchor engine. Alright, enjoy the vid. Thank you for watching. Click like, comment please, subscribe, and thanks to some of you who have stuck through some of our not so good videos, and Hope you enjoy this one. And I'm using new editing software now. I use what's it called? Final Cut Pro X, which is with Apple Macintosh, and it's nifty new equipment, freaking pro duty. Like, my brain's mashed with all the freaking options, and but hopefully you'll enjoy a better, snappier edit. So I hope you enjoy this vid, guys, and I'll see you in a few seconds because I'm coming up now. Hello there, chaps. Just wanted to thank you for taking part on that live stream with Kate on the rolling road. We had this little thing. We said that you guys guessed the horsepower that we would find out of the engine, and whoever guessed it right would get one of our CDs, our music CDs, sent to you. So 2 of you got it right, and that's Mr. M. Hunt and Mr. Christian Kelly. So you 2 dudes have got your CDs on the way, first class post. And thank you very much for having a go, and I'm glad you got it right. So hope you enjoy our tunes. So just slacken it. Yeah, something's definitely happening, chaps. Spray a bit of that in all the holes. I think the cylinder might need a bit of a spit and polish. Okay, look at the state of that, man. Those valves, the valves are cemented, or they've become part of the cylinder head. Very bad, very bad. So I've marked this bag with L1, which means left 1, for this assembly here, the push rod assembly. So I'm going to put that in this little bag, and I'm going to do the same for the rest of them. So that is 8 freaking bags. Jeez, look at my glove, man. Oh, fuck. Thought I was going to be really fucking clever there. Oh well. What is that? It's like some spring thing. Anyway. Can you see that? You see? Oh no, you can't, can you? Shit, because I've got this thing in front of me. You can. Let me get. Right, that's that cylinder head. Okay, which is almost as bad as the next one, as the last one. So I'm just gonna put right bang. Okay, so that can go away for now. Just a little bit of corrosion in there, nothing too heavy. This one, unlike the others, is able to slide. Okay, and it's revealing the piston. So that's the cylinder, guys. I have managed to break one fin. Two fins. Damn thing. The piston. Yeah. What do you reckon, guys? Is this engine gonna, any of this engine gonna be salvageable? Looks a bit against the odds at the minute, but we'll persevere a little bit more. Oh, it's not air cooled. Oh shh. Right. Be careful, okay? Because I'm obviously not done this before. Well done. That's all rainwater the engine's collected over time. Got this Innotech D-block oil. It's German and supposed to be very good for penetration. So what I'm doing here is hoping that the reason the crank's not turning is due to the pistons seized in the bores, as opposed to the crank being seized in the in its journals. So the crank ain't looking very good at all. Which is probably why she won't turn. It's like I've pressed it. I've poured some Innotech penetrating oil in both cylinders. Oh shit. No, I can't see the, oh dear. It's the oil pickup pipe, I think. So the answer is no, I can't see the crank. This is now you're freaking talking. Broke my freaking Thor hammer. I've had that for 10 billion years. I've smashed the shit out of the cylinders. There's freaking bits of metal everywhere. I just want to say, guys, thank you to Merc Thank you to Merc for commenting with a link showing me a better way of removing these things. Thanks, Merc You're a dude. Yeah. Okie dokie. I'll keep that one. Not like that. Son of a bitch, there you go. you little bumlick. So that's the oil pump. What a state, man. That's one of these massive studs out. There we go. That's one of the piston assemblies. Okie doke. You dirty little engine. I'm gonna make you nice and sweet. See the split? Yeah, it's splitting. Which is freaking wonderful. Oh shit. Fuck, look what I've done. What a spanner. Oh man. What a freaking plonker. Well, that's wrecked up. Hopefully I can get a replacement for one of those. Oh yes, baby. Right. Oh, there we go. Jeez. Roddy one. Roddy. Awesome. So we've got bearings there. That's probably to turn something else. That's the cam. Good. Pretty much as I expected it, to be honest. So I'm going to split all of this in bits, and I'm going to... Jeez, what the fuck? Oh my god. What's this? You see that? This is supposed to be a freaking gear. I'm about to lift the crank off. I mean, yeah, separate it. So we've got the two halves off, and we got the crank here. So I might have bent one of the rods trying to remove the piston off it. Come on, you little sucker. Ah, that's it. Oh, mate. That German guy must have had some massive biceps. Right, good. Okay chaps, I've dismantled the engine now. I've still got these two cylinder heads to dismantle, which I'm going to do next. All the cylinders are scrap, and those are the rocker covers, and I've dismantled the engine, as I said. So these parts are going to be collected by a gentleman from Smethwick Engine Services to degrease them and split the flywheel from the crank. I'll also ask him to remove the gear from the camshaft if it's removable, and degrease the whole lot. I've cleaned the bench as much as I can, and I've inherited a new hull, or the only hull, and also it's warping now. So anyway, it's done really well. It was only about, I don't know, 20 or 30 quid from eBay, I think, but it is a bit wobbly, and I might have to find a new piece either of plywood or preferably like a nice thick steel plate for it. So yeah, I'm just going to do those cylinder heads, see if I can get the valves out, and hopefully that gentleman will come and pick these parts up. I don't have transport, so I asked him, would you mind doing a collection and delivery service, and obviously I'll pay you for your time, your fuel, all of it. And yeah, so I'm feeling better for it, and see if we can save the crankcases. I think crankcases and crankshaft are the basis of this engine, I believe. But I guess it is for any engine. So yeah, see you in a bit. Okay, spark plug. Last one. Thankfully they've all come out without stripping any threads. We're off to Machine Mart. Yeah! Fucking hell, I was right next to it. Been going round and round in freaking circles. Now that would freaking be a good freaking workbench, wouldn't it? Some nice cabinets and stuff. Yes, could do with one of those as well. And a press. Sweet. Freaking sweet, look at all the tools. I'd like a 13mm spanner. Cheers buddy. Thank you. Get a 13mm spanner. Freaking lovely. Got some nice little petrol cans and generators. We're alright for those at the minute. Oh man, my favourite tool selection. Which one's the biggest one? Look at that bad boy there. Oh yeah. And got another massive one here. Freaking look at that bad boy, man. That's good for smashing stuff in. Got a massive breaker bar, guys. It's I don't know, it's about 1 metre long. Got some washers, just assorted metric washers. I've got a massive 36mm socket, and hopefully this will fit on the flywheel of the VW. And I've bought this little this bit here to go. That's to go with my pillar drill, whatever it's called, my bench drill. Yeah, it's just a vice that I can lock into place and do jobs on it. And obviously what I went for was this beautiful valve spring compressor. So I'm going to have a go at removing the valve springs. from the cylinder head. I had one of these years ago and then I freaking sold it when I was skint. I keep having to buy these things twice. Anyway, so that was my little shopping spree. Ah, that's better. That's much better. See if we can... there you go. And there you go. That's the little collets. Awesome. That's the valve retainer, or whatever, spring retainer. And that is the spring. And that is the valve. Awesome. I've put the valves in order here. Got right bank, cylinder 1, the closest to me. Right bank 2, cylinder further down. Left bank, cylinders closer to me. Left 2, cylinder further away. Anyway, this is definitely the biggest freaking socket I've got. Yeah, that does fit. So I've got the crank in the vise. One long ass breaker bar. That ain't happening. I think I'm a bit of a spanner, guys. In fact, I know I am. There's a freaking plastic cap on this, that's why. I couldn't fucking... You're not supposed to undo this. Thankfully, I didn't freaking overdo it. Now, we're in freaking business. Oops. Oh. Okay, that's not going to work, is it? We need this little bad boy here. So bolt that bad boy into that. Okay. Might need some impact wrench thing. I'll have to put some PTFE tape on this. Stop it from leaking. We're getting close, guys. Dun 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 dun. Yeah. That's the man, that's the man. I need to put some oil in it now. Anyway, it's freaking working. It says maximum load is 230 foot-pounds. Now that screw on the Beetle, the flywheel to crank securing bolt, I think that's about, is it 240 foot-pounds or 300 foot-pounds? So this is going to be on the limit basically, but I'll give it a go when the crank returns, because at the minute it's out being degreased.